Tommy Fury says drinking Molly Mae's breast milk made arms double in size. Tommy Fury has claimed that his arms doubled in size after drinking Molly Mae Hague's breast milk. The boxer, 27, met Molly Mae, also 27, on Love Island in 2019, and they went on to have Bambi, 3, together before welcoming son Midas into the world just over a month ago. The reality star recently launched the What the Fury podcast with his dad John, and in the latest episode he told his father, "I've drank breast milk," to which John replied, "Are you kidding me?" Tommy explained that he had a little taste shortly after his eldest was born and added, "You know how much goodness is in that breast milk." Interestingly, there are also several growth hormones in breast milk.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? The job site boot dryer uses gentle, fanless heat to quietly dry boots, shoes, and gloves overnight, helping reduce dampness and odor. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/4 before it's gone.
Although I'm not sure that they actually benefit a human adult in any way, my arms doubled in size. Tommy, who likened the taste of Molly's milk to that of soy or almond milk, explained that he had recently drank some from a bottle that was in the fridge and said, "Listen, power went through the roof, added another inch on my arms. It was fantastic." John, who is also father to Gypsy King Tyson Fury, couldn't get on board with his son's enthusiasm as he quipped, "I'd rather eat 6 tarantulas." The couple famously announced their newborn's name, with Tommy sharing the moniker on his shorts for his clash with Eddie Hall in Manchester. Since then, the public have been convinced the name Midas links to Greek mythology and the king of Phrygia, who was granted a wish that everything he touched turned to gold. However, Molly Mae has now set the record straight. In a recent vlog, Molly Mae has revealed that their son was actually named after a robot boxing film, Real Steel. She said, "We have named our son Midas. His middle name is Thomas and his surname is Fury. We had this name for a boy for quite a few years." I saw a couple of comments when the name was being rumored about how the name originates from Greek mythology because there was a king called King Midas, and he was the king. I believe the story is that everything he touches turns to gold, and I do absolutely just love that saying. She added, "But the same way Bambi is not necessarily named after the Disney character Bambi is the same way Midas is not named after the Greek king." I actually found the name from watching a film called Real Steel, which is like the most random film, and I showed my mom it the other week. She was like, "This is so random for you to like this film." And I was like, "I know, but it's actually such a great film. It's got Hugh Jackman in it, and it's a film about robots boxing. And one of the robots in the film that was boxing was called Midas. I heard the name and I thought this was years ago. I was like, wow, that's a really cool, strong name. Like Midas, I've never heard of that before. I just thought Midas Fury, I thought, wow, what a strong name." Then I mentioned it to Tommy, and he just absolutely fell in love with I don't even know what timeline we're looking at here. For more of the latest showbiz news and gossip, follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads.